Okay, welcome to Foundations and Pre-Calculus Math 10 with Mr. Johns. Today we're going to be working on section 5.3. And the first thing we're going to do for 5.3 is just do a skill builder, which is looking at graphs and try to understand them a little bit better. So here's an example you can go through on your own. I'm going to do this check number 1. And it says to look at the graph below. So the title is Jody's height. On the vertical or y-axis, we have her height in centimeters. And on the horizontal or x-axis, we have her age in years. And it's going to ask us questions about this. And based on the graph we have, we should be able to get all the information we need. So what does this graph show? This graph shows Jody's height from it started at 5 years to 20 years of age. What happened between 5 and 16 years of age? So starting here and all the way to there, as the graph goes up, her height increases. So Jody grew taller. How do you know? Her height increased or the line goes up. Now they're asking what happened between 16 and 20 years of age. And you'll notice the line does not go up, it just stays flat. So Jody stayed the same height. And we know this because the line stays horizontal, or her height does not increase at all over this time. And about how tall is Jody? And I'm assuming they mean right now. So at the end, she looks to be just over 160, 100 and each section is 40, so I'd say about 170 centimeters tall. Okay, now section 5.3 is interpreting and sketching graphs. And I'll leave this example for you to go through. But let's look at this example. Check number 1. And each point on this graph represents a package of AA batteries. So here we have cost on the vertical axis and numbers of batteries on the horizontal. And we have different packages A through F. So which pack is the most expensive and what does it cost? Well, if I look at the highest dot, I notice that on the vertical axis, which is the cost, point D is the highest point. So package D is the most expensive, and it costs, looking here, $10. Which package has the greatest number of batteries? What is this number? So here is the number of batteries. This is the horizontal axis. And it represents the number of batteries. Point F is the farthest to the right. So package F has the greatest number of batteries. This number is, if I look on this axis, 16. Which packages cost the same? What is this cost? Well, cost is on the vertical axis, the one going up and down, and points C and E cost the same. So they lie on the same horizontal line. The line passes through eight on the cost axis. So packages C and D cost the same. The cost is $8. Which packages have the same number of batteries? What is this number? So if I look here on the number of batteries, I notice that B and C are in the same vertical line. Number of batteries is on the horizontal axis. And points B and C lie on the same vertical line. The line passes through 4 on the number of batteries line or axis. So packages B and C have the same number of batteries. This number is 4. I'll leave this example to go for you to go through, where we describe situations for a graph. And I'll go through this one with you. So describe a possible situation for this graph. The volume of gas in Winston's motorcycle. So this graph shows the volume of gas in his motorcycle over a certain period of time. This graph shows the volume of gas in liters in Winston's motorcycle tank changing over time. And the time is measured in hours. So to think of a situation here, I can see that the gas is decreasing over time, the gas stays the same, and then the gas jumps up a bunch. So, complete the table below by describing each segment of the graph and describing a possible situation for each segment. So the graph goes down and to the right. So the volume of gas in the tank is decreasing as the line goes down. So Winston starts with 15 liters of gas in his tank, right here. He drives for 2 hours, then has 5 liters of gas remaining. Between B and C, the graph is horizontal. It stays the same. The gas doesn't change. So the volume of gas in the tank stays the same. So I think what happens is Winston just stops for an hour. And then between C and D, the gas volume increases significantly, quite rapidly. So the gas goes up rapidly. So the volume of gas in the tank is increasing very fast. So, what happens here? I think Winston fills his tank all the way up to 20 liters. So he puts in with 15 liters of gas. And this happens over a very short period of time. And he's left with 20 liters. So now it's your turn. For today's assignment, I would like you to do all of number 1. Do not do number 2. All of number 3. Omit number 4, but I do want you to do all of number 5. And here you'll have to make up a situation for this graph. Good luck. Let me know if you need any help, and we'll continue on tomorrow.